Hello everyone, my name is Peter Mangor and I will take you through my final WebTech project, which is NileTech Platform. NileTech Platform basically is empowering youth with digital skills in South Sudan, and the problem that this platform is solving is many young people in South Sudan, especially in undeserved communities, lack access to structured practical digital learning resources, and the solution that we are giving for this website is a web-based learning platform that let young people in South Sudan explore courses like computer literacy, codings, and writings. And these are the few images about what we are doing, the problems, the learners, and the dashboard. And the users, these are the users for this website: learners, students, mentors, and administrators. And these are the main functions of the website, and this is my architecture. Let me take you to the website. When you come to the website here, once you click the link, it will take you to the index page. And for you to have access to all the modules, you have to make sure that you log in into the page. Let me click the login. And this is the login. And you have to keep in your mind that before you log in, you need to sign up. Because if you don't have an account that you have created, you will not be allowed to log in. So you come to sign up here and then enter your name. Let me enter Peter Mangor. Let me say Peter at. Please enter a valid email address. So when you don't enter a valid email address, it will not work. So say petermangor at gmail.com, and then the password must be at least 8 characters with uppercases. So you make sure you meet all the conditions for the password, and then you come and retype it here and register. So once you registered here, it will take you to the login page. This is where you will come and enter your email. Let me type the password to make sure that it is correct, and then you log in. Now you have come to the dashboard and say welcome Peter Mangor. So your dashboard is here. You start with the modules, and this is the students modules, and these are the lessons within the modules. From here you can search for the modules, like if you want to find it quickly, it will give you this code, and then you go through the lessons. Now let's go back to the modules. We start from computer literacy, and these are the lessons. It has around 12 lessons. You can start from lesson 1, learning to make sure that you are familiar with everything. Then you go over the lessons like this. When you are done learning, you have to take a quiz. Let me just take it. And before you submit the quiz, there's a condition down here. You must pass this quiz with at least 60% to unlock the next lesson. So if you take a quiz and you don't reach 60%, you have to retake it again. Let me submit. Now a student got 80. So you mark it as complete and you go to the next lesson. That's how it works. You can come to the other modules, to the other courses. For CV writing, you don't have to take a quiz. You just go over it, learn. When you are done, you mark it as complete, and you move to the next lesson. Then you keep on learning like that. We also have mentorship part, and these are the mentors that I've just created. A student can reach out to a mentor here, give the title of what you want to tell the mentor, and type a message here. Please, I would like to know more about computer literacy. Whatever things that you want to say, and then you send it. This message will go to the mentor, and mentor will come back to you. You come to feedback. This is your feedback. Can be experience that you have gotten. Put the title. It was a nice experience with computer literacy. and then you submit that feedback. Thank you for your feedback. Your submission has been submitted. And then let me take you through the profiles of the learner. I've created the profile of the learner here, and with this profile is quite interactive. A learner can change his or her password here, and also track the progress of the lessons. You see this learning statistic. All the total lessons here are from 3 courses. Completed lessons are 2, remaining 37, and then the average of the quiz. There's also module progress here, like computer literacy. The student has taken 1 out of 12. CV writing, the student has taken 1 out of 12. And this is the quiz score, getting 4 out of 5, which is 80, pass. And yes, this is how it works for the student. This is just notification which say congratulations, you have completed CB structure and format. And yes, basically that's how it works for the student. Let me take us back to the admin dashboard. Let me log out. For the admin dashboard, I have created a password, an email where you have to sign up. You don't need to, where you have to log in, you don't need to sign up again. You just come and log in here. Let me see. Yes, this is the admin dashboard, and this is how it works. For the dashboard, is able to see everything, like the user details, the information about the user. These are the total users. From here, admin is able to see how many users are there. You see, so far these are the users that have signed up, and admin can do some editings based on who the user is, or delete the user details. And yes, these are the modules, and admin can see how many modules are there, and you see these are the modules, and admin can add a modules here just with some description, or do some editings with the modules. Like these are the things that admin can do. Yes, we also have lessons. These are all the lessons from those 3 courses, and admin can also do the same, either to do some editings. And this is this part is very important, and admin can work on this part, trying to make sure that it works perfectly. And then admin also have access to the feedback. You see, this is the feedback that I get before I have learned computer. Let's view it here. I've learned computer. The user is Peter Mangor, peter@gmail.com. It was a nice experience with computer literacy. So an admin can delete it here and go back to the list. And these are the mentors so far. Abuk Roda Yen, Mayen, and admin can edit or add a mentor. Can put the name, David, role, counselor, then say David@gmail.com, then put the details like contacts and other thing, and then you create. From here, you see mentor has been added. You also have to add a schedule for the mentor, like say David, the time that David will be there, the time that David will no longer be there, and then you save it. Okay, select the day. Yes, you have to select the day. And then booking. No one has booked. And the quizzes, admin can have access to all the quizzes of the students. These are the quizzes, and these are what admins can have access to. And then you go back to the site. Now the admin is back to the site. And this is how my website is working. Thank you so much.